About 10 years ago, we moved back to Canada from Europe and planned to buy a car. But cars are expensive, so we bought an electric cargo bike as a stopgap solution. And it was so useful that we never bought another car ever again. Even with two kids, and yes, even in the winter. And while not every family can go completely car-free like we did, we know several people who have a car but sold their second car and replaced it with an e-bike. E-bikes really can be a legitimate car replacement for many people living in a city, and getting more people onto e-bikes helps solve a lot of problems that cities are experiencing, from congestion to parking to public health and, of course, climate change. Transportation is a major contributor to climate change, making up about a quarter of all greenhouse gas emissions in the EU, a bit more in the US, and more than half of that comes from personal cars and light trucks. The industry response to this is electric cars, which are certainly going to be part of any solution, but they can't be all of it. Electric cars still have their own negative environmental impacts, especially during their production, not to mention all of the other problems caused by cars in cities that won't go away just because the cars are electric. In the midst of this transition, e-bikes are emerging as a serious alternative. This article by IEEE Spectrum explains how e-bikes have been outselling electric cars for years, and that's even in the US, where bike infrastructure is still pretty inconsistent and cars reign supreme. E-bikes are wildly more efficient than electric cars, so they're the ideal solution for shorter trips. They're considerably better for the climate, but they can also save you a lot of money, and they're lots of fun too. So, given all of the benefits, it's disappointing to see so many governments rolling out extensive electric car subsidies while providing little or nothing to promote the purchase of e-bikes, but that is slowly changing. While there are very few extensive programs like those for electric cars, several local regions across the EU, Canada, and the United States have introduced e-bike subsidy programs, and there are websites that can help you find out if there's an incentive plan in your area. So if you'd like to learn more, I've collected some relevant links and put them up at notjustbikes.com/cheaper ebikes. Hopefully that helps you save some money, and with any luck, you'll be as happy with your e-bike as we are with ours.